Emotional damage. Stop the cap. Emotional damage.
Stop it. Get some help.
What's happening, guys? So, full time in Euro 2024 quarterfinals, England versus Switzerland. The game finished 1-1 in normal time, or not after extra time, sorry. And England ran out 5-3 winners on penalties to take them back to, should I say, to another semi-final of the Euros. Obviously, last time out in the Euros, England got to the final. This time, they're one game away from reaching another final back to back. Jesus, it seems like England are on some smoke. Match reaction, guys. Let's get it.
The Sabot wins. Fatality.
Well, to be fair, I did not think England were going to win that game. I predicted 3-1 Switzerland because I thought, going by how England played in their last game against Slovakia, I thought, well, Switzerland were on smoke. They knocked out the holders. You know what I mean? And if England turn up like that, they could get picked out. England actually, they turned up more than they have done in the previous games from what I was watching. You know what I mean? The players, you tell the hunger was there, but still you're going 1-0 down in these games again. You know what I mean? Stones, you know, I think he was at fault for the goal. And it's like, is it gonna happen again? But then who turns up? You know, the player that got grief for missing a penalty in the last Euros final, Saka. You know, that Arsenal boy. He turns up with the goods and brings England back into the game. I've been saying, you know what I mean? I'm not an England fan or anything like that. Like, it's not in my heart, like, for example, like the way Arsenal is. But fam, if England are going to do anything, one, I'm going to want it to be an Arsenal player that gets the job done anyway, or helps get the job done. And two, obviously for, you know, the racial abuse and all that Saka got for missing a penalty getting saved in the Euros final. Yeah, I'm going to want Saka to be the one that's delivering. And Saka, you know, his goal was the reason why England got to the stage where they could get to, in terms of having a chance in the extra time and having a chance in the penalty shootout. I mean, now when I seen the lineups for this game, I was saying to people, look, Southgate is literally, him and Arteta are the same people. You've never seen them both in a room at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, he's like Bruce Wayne and Batman. You know what I mean? Decision making. But Gareth Southgate, his decision making is paying off. So this is where you would have to give him a Don DeMarco for it. This is where you'd have to give it. You have to give it to him. I have to be consistent. Just like when Arteta was doing things that looked like we were heading in the right direction, You know what I mean? I was bigging him up for it and giving him Don DeMarcos for that, fam. And it's the same thing with Gareth Southgate. Now, the game, as I said, the England players, it looked like they turned up a little bit more for this game, even though England still went a goal down. And sometimes you look at his subs and you think, you're taking Kobe Mane off. Is that wise? And obviously that he's going to be the sub, that he's going to be the one that comes off. You know what I mean? He's not going to play the full 90 minutes or 120 minutes. But in the end, even with players that Gareth Southgate is bringing on, like, I can't think of a player who comes on and plays shit for England, to be fair. You know what I mean? Because even in the last game against Slovakia, the players that came on looked like they wanted to, they were trying to do something. You know what I mean? Whereas all the players were shit that started that game. But this time round, the players were better than what they were against Slovakia. And you could say it's maybe more understandable that, struggled the way they did. At least more understanding than Slovakia anyway. But ended up getting the job done in the end. All the Man City players that was on that pitch, Stones, Foden, Akanji for Switzerland, they're all shit. You know what I mean? These men were all shit. You know what I mean? Foden, honestly, if you take out Foden and put Palmer in his position, England are instantly better, in my opinion. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put it out there. Take out Foden and start Palmer in that position. You know what I mean? You probably might be seeing England win in normal time. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that Foden's at fault for why England can't do X, Y, and Z. It's just the fact that Foden seems to be lacking quality that Palmer looks like he has when he comes on the pitch. You know what I mean? And it's like England could do with that. Maybe Foden needs a kick up the arse. Maybe he needs a kick up the arse to be like, look, you're starting the bench in this game. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what he needed or something. Because I don't know where it is, but obviously he's just going to walk into the team no matter what. That centre-back, I thought, was pretty decent, actually. What's his name? Did he play for Villa? I don't know butcher his name, actually. Let me just quickly look this up before I butcher man's name. I wanted to say Fonsal. I can't remember man's name. Jesus Christ! I mean, yeah. If I got it totally wrong, yeah. What's the centre back's name? Konsa. Oh, it was close. Yeah, he plays for Aston Villa. He's a centre back. I thought he was all right. You look at the player ratings for this game, actually. Since I've got my phone on me, Saka was man of the match, 8.6. Going by this, Kane was the shittest player on the pitch. Even Palmer got a high rating in him, and he came on, and Eze got a high rating in him, and they came on with like 12 minutes of normal time to play. But yeah, England, I said from the very beginning, I think England are a little bit of a dark horse for this competition. I had them down as one of the teams where it's like it could be England kind of thing. You know what I mean? It'd be so ironic for England to win the Euros in Germany. That would be so ironic. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, Turkey so far are winning 1-0 at half-time against Netherlands. If it's going to be Turkey-England semi-final, for me, England are in the final. You know what I mean? And it's a matter of France or Spain. I think regardless of who's in the final, I think the final of the Euros this year is getting won on penalties, in my opinion. It's getting won on penalties. That's how I think it's going. And, yeah, I mean, it's for England to be England actually challenging like this. So this is why I'm saying, this is why I say to England fans, look, you want Southgate out the same way I want Arteta out the club. But Arsenal fans are gaslighted into believing that because we're challenging, that justifies keeping Arteta. So by that logic, England are challenging, therefore Southgate should stay in his job. You know what I mean? That's how you look at it logically. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's it for the match reaction. I don't know what it is about my connection. Every time I show myself on camera when I'm live, the connection just gets worse and worse and worse. So I have to stop the camera so that the connection improves. Don't know why. Have no idea. This since I've upgraded this Wi-Fi, it's actually been worse. I could pre-record a video in StreamYard, not have to take the camera off once, and it's fine. And that's alongside with using my iPhone as a webcam. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, England in the semi-final. They're either going to play Netherlands or Turkey. So far, as it stands, England look to be playing Turkey in the semi-final of Euro 2024 in Germany. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, it could be coming home, as the England fans always say. It literally could be coming home. You know what I mean? But we'll see anyway. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And check out my reaction channel, the top link of all the links that you see. Subscribe to that because, you know, I've got some reaction content coming up on there. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace.
Now the Sabot wins. Fatality.